Harrison, fitness expert for virtual fitness trainer, and today I'm going to talk about a very little known technique you can use to strengthen your neck. This actually may sound sort of strange, and I do get a lot of weird looks when I tell people about this, but it is grounded in science, it does work, but there aren't a lot of people that really know it. And actually I took 2 of the most respected personal trainer certifications and never heard about this in either of them, but I had to take a specialty core training course to learn this. So today I'm going to pass it along to you. But really the basic thing it involves is putting the tongue on the roof of the mouth. And while it may not sound like that would do anything, well, it's a little more than that, but essentially that's what you're doing. But first, the real application is it helps protect your neck, strengthen some neck muscles, but for a lot of people, like I often hear, I can't do crunches because my neck hurts. When your neck hurts when you're doing crunches, it's because the neck muscles aren't strong enough to stabilize your head. So this is actually something that will help increase the strength and give you more protection, so you may be able to do some things that you couldn't do that were causing you pain. Again, if you have a serious neck problem and have frequent pain or intense pain, even doing this may not be a good idea, especially the demonstration that I'm going to show you right now. But first, this is a way to test how your neck stability is just in general. So if you put a palm to your forehead and try to look straight ahead and don't move your head in too many directions, but just push against your head, chances are you'll see the big neck muscle will get bigger and pop out. That muscle is trying to resist the force of the pressure you're putting against your head. So if the pressure is too much, you may have felt, and you probably did feel, some tension in the back of your neck, or possibly even a little discomfort. If you felt any pain at all, definitely don't do it. But you don't want to feel any kind of bad tension or discomfort or pinching or anything like that in the back of your neck. That's a sign that the muscles that are working are straining and they can't do it. So when you're doing that, you're basically just relying on the main neck muscle, the sternocleidomastoid. That's not meant to do all the work, although it tries. So if you put the tongue to the roof of your mouth, like right behind your front teeth, and just sort of put a little pressure, excuse my cat Cosmo there, he wants to be involved, but put a little pressure with your tongue against the roof of your mouth right behind your teeth, and it'll engage some deeper neck muscles. So I'll show you the difference, and that's doing it without, but then when I add the tongue, and you should see, I'm assuming you're seeing, there's extra muscles are engaged here. So doing that lets you engage some of the deeper neck muscles that are hard to engage when your tongue's not against the roof of your mouth. The tongue actually acts as an anchor point when you're pushing, so the muscles can really contract and help support your neck. I'm going to show you how that works with a crunch, which is one of the main, actually a ball crunch, but it's one of the main times that people feel tension in the neck. Anytime you're horizontal and your head's not supported, it's basically your neck's holding up your head. So if your neck's weak, you're going to feel pain. So again, if you feel pain, don't do it. But if you just feel some mild discomfort, then the tongue technique may actually take that away. So here, and if I'm just doing a crunch, and again, these muscles are doing the work, and eventually they're going to get tired, and I'll start feeling some tension back here. But I'll just do it right, and obviously when your tongue's on the roof of your mouth you can't really talk, but so I'll just do a few. Okay, so just if you try this yourself, you can feel the difference, but just when I did the first one, I did feel a little bit of pressure, but once the tongue was engaged and the extra muscles kicked in, there was no discomfort whatsoever, and actually just felt like my neck was much more stable. Well, because it was. But the great thing, not only does it take away the pressure in the back of the neck, it also strengthens your neck as a whole. So a lot of times people say, well, if your neck hurts when you're doing crunches, don't do crunches or don't use those muscles. But of course, if you just avoid using the muscles, they'll just continue to keep getting weaker. So this is one way to decrease pain and also strengthen muscles, which will further decrease pain later. And once those muscles gain some strength and endurance, you'll be able to do a lot of other things that you may have felt pain with before without feeling any discomfort. Again, it takes a while, and if you do have any serious issues or significant pain, definitely check with the doctor and ideally get somebody to help you learn how to strengthen the muscles first. But just putting the tongue in the roof of your mouth when you're standing, it doesn't really matter. But when you're horizontal and the neck is supporting the weight of your head, use that tip and you'll be amazed at what a difference it makes.